I also got into watching this show Alone. Has anybody... You like that show? Fuck yeah. Yeah, if you don't know what Alone is, this show's fucking awesome. It's also on... I love Alone. It's the best show. It's so fucking good. If you don't know, Alone is a show where they take like 10 survivalists and they drop them in the middle of a hopeless area. It could be the Canadian Arctic. It could be a swamp in Arkansas. It could be Newark. And they leave them there. And then they have to like survive as long as they can, building their own huts and hunting their own food and everything. It's amazing. It's basically the Great British Baking Show, but for people with outstanding warrants. Like it's for criminals, like hideaways and whatnot. It's awesome. My favorite part about this show is that they go like, in the intro, they go, "Alone, our contestants must live as primitive man did." And they're right. Ooh, boy, they nailed it. Yeah, it's exactly like Primitive Man. If Primitive Man were given a small porn productions allotment of camera equipment to drag through the woods with them, 10 survival items of their choosing to start with, and a satellite phone with a panic button that summons a boat filled with antibiotics and rescue workers that whisks them away to a Denny's at the first sign of trouble. But aside from that, it is the Paleolithic period out there. Just those minute little details. I love these shows. Like, I've watched every season of Naked and Afraid. I've watched all of, I love shows like Project Alaska and stuff like that. But I realized it's because I'm a nature cuck. Like, legitimately a nature cuck. Like, because there is nothing I love more than to sit in the corner of a room and watch as Mother Nature fucks my fellow man right in front of me. I love to watch it. I just sit there and I'm like, yeah, fuck him real good, Mother Nature. Yeah, he's got a cut on his finger he got this morning chopping wood. Yeah, I bet that's gonna get infected, isn't it? Oh, and I bet he's got a fever right now, doesn't he? Now drop a blizzard on his ass, Mommy. I love this shit. It makes me so happy. Just so good. I love all of this stuff. I just think it is so funny that people believe that it is this childlike level of delusion to believe that we can go back to primitive living. There are 7 billion of us on the planet, 330 million Americans. We cannot agree on everything or anything at all. And you think we can go back to the most primitive and difficult way of living? You're crazy. I love when people say they're paleo, because it's code. Whenever a buddy is like, yo, I went paleo, I'm like, oh, I know what you mean. You mean you don't want to eat tomatoes or listen to women. That's what you mean. That's all you mean. Like, paleo people are like, all they mean is they're just like, yeah, bro, I'm paleo now. Yeah, I'm paleo, I do it. That's the craziest. The Paleolithic period was like 2 million years long. It extended over such a long and vast time span and area. There were so many different, and the best part is, paleo people take it as, I get to eat meat 3 meals a day. That's basically what it means. Do you know now that they think that hunting for big game was a mating ritual because it was so fruitless? That was such a difficult thing to do. Big game was very difficult to come by. Most people just foraged for everything. That's why just once I want to hear somebody go, we went paleo, whole family. And they actually went Paleolithic. Like, they're like, yeah, whole family went paleo. Great, so you're having bison with every meal now? No. Most of my protein is coming from spiders that I dig out of the corner of the shed. And I'm getting a fair amount of my greens that grow up as dandelions around the walkway. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've had a urinary tract infection for the last 3 straight months. And 7 of our first 10 kids died in childbirth. It's not easy, I'll tell you that. It's not easy, it's a sacrifice. That's why I'm 3 feet 7 inches tall. Fucking dumbasses. We're this tall because of corn. Corn did this. And not the band. That would be sweet. God, if the band Korn was responsible for our development, you know, or whatever. My buddy is always trying to get me to take primitive survival classes. He's like, dude, you want to come and take some outdoor survival classes? No. What, you don't want to? No. Well, all right, bro, I thought you said you wanted simpler living. Yeah, I meant I want to read more and I don't want to wash my face at night, okay? But I don't want to fight raccoons for my food. Are you fucking crazy? Look at me, I'm an indoor girl. This is what it looks like. I'm American. Without my Pontiac G6 and my condominium, I am just an unpeeled banana, just loudly stomping through the woods at a profoundly trackable rate. Like, you'd be amazed at how quickly an animal could eat me. They're gonna eat me first. I'm already in the posture of a corn dog. Look at me. I'm an upright walking stick of meat. I'm definitely gonna get fucking eaten. That's why I love shows. Don't put Americans on survival shows. We're the Fabergé eggs of this fucking planet. We are the most delicate, needy group of people on this planet. That's why I love this show, because I love seeing the hubris of Americans when they get on this show. They're always like, I'm gonna make this landscape my bitch. I ain't afraid of no bears or no wolves. See, we've all seen too many movies about the outdoors. We've seen The Revenant or The Grey or whatever. We've seen movies. We think you're gonna get eaten by mountain lions. It's not. In the wild, it's the little shit that kills you. And that's what I realized from the show. Like, I watched an episode of Alone one night where a field mouse took a man for everything it was fucking worth. And it was the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. It was so good. This big gruff guy from Montana's in his shed, and he wakes up in the morning and he opens up his food store and he's like, oh shit, oh my God, all my blueberries I harvested are gone. What the fuck? And he looks out the door and there's this fat little field mouse sitting there, covered in blueberries and shit, just scowling at him. And he's like, what the fuck? And he runs and it takes off. And so the next day, this guy gets up and he goes back to his food and he's like, fuck! It ate half of my chanterelles! Oh my God, what the? And he looks out and there's that mouse again. Cheeks stuffed full of mushrooms, just scowling at him. And so he's like, I gotta do something about this. This thing is I'm gonna starve. So the guy makes a trap and he hangs a little bit of his meat in the trap and he goes to bed. And in the morning, he checks the trap. And the trap is still set, and the meat is still hanging there. But in the hardest rodent flex of all time, he noticed that the mouse just chewed all of the fat off of the meat and did not trip the trap. And this man went full PTA mom. It was amazing. His voice got shrill, and he was like, no! This isn't the order of things. You're a mouse, you stay outside, and if you come inside, I humanely trap you and I put you outside, thus allowing karma to shine down on me. That's the way it works. And this mouse was sitting out there like, I ain't your typical bitch city mouse, am I? I came out here to do two things. That's fuck and chew the fat off stuff. And my wife didn't want to fuck this morning. So it looks like you're up to bat, you pink disappointment. And that guy just leaned on a log and was like, oh my God. He started crying. He started crying. It was so good. The mouse actually looked like it felt bad for him. Like the mouse was like, oh, come on, man. I didn't do you that bad. Last guy they dropped off out here, I ate his entire King James Bible in front of him. It took me 2 fucking weeks to get through. I didn't even like the taste. I just loved to listen to him scream at the moon every night. I love this show because you can tell when they're gonna tap out every fucking time. Because there's one word If you watch Alone, there's one word that tells you they're gonna tap out. You'll hear it. They'll be down, they'll be sitting there on a log, 40 pounds lighter, just like shaking, and they're like, I can't do it anymore. And then you'll hear, I just want a donut. And that's it. That's the out. The minute the human brain goes to donut, you're fucked. That's it. Give up. Because a donut, the thought of a donut is universal acid. It'll chew through your will and drive. You just want a donut so bad. That's why we can't go back. Because there's no going back from donuts. There's only forward from donuts. And even if you don't like a donut, which I don't want to know you if you don't, you love what a donut stands for. Hot, ready-made trash at our beck and call. None of us can go back to primitive life because we've all had pizza. You've all had broccoli at any time of year that snaps fresh from the stalk. You've all had a kombucha. You can't go back from that. So the best thing you can do is be kind to each other, grab some neck feathers on this albatross, and ride this shitbird down until it dies from all the plastic it accidentally ingested. Yeah. Because if you haven't got hip to it yet, we're all gonna fucking die out here. Let's have fun while we're at it. Fuck it. That show doesn't scare me because it's not a reality I'll ever face. People are like, doesn't Alone terrify? It terrifies me. No, it doesn't scare me. If you ever want to make a show that terrifies me, don't make a show called Alone. Make a show called Lonely. Now that's terrifying. Make a show called Lonely. Listen to how terrifying that word is. You're lonely. Holy shit, you're all so fucking lonely right now. Could you imagine if I invited you over to watch Alone and I explained the premise? Yeah, it's about survivalists. They go out, try to live. You guys want to come over, have a beer, and watch it? You'd be like, fuck yeah. But if I was like, hey, you want to come over and watch this show called Lonely? Fuck is that about? It's just about 10 to 12 random Americans trying to go throughout their workday having an actual human connection with someone else. The fuck would I ever want to watch that for? God, no. I'll just look in a mirror for 45 minutes straight. You're also, like, that's the craziest shit. I love the idea of lonely versus alone. I've always imagined that alone versus lonely is the universe battling the human body, you know what I mean? Like biology. Like the universe in physics was like, we've created alone, the most terrifying idea there is. Basically, you take one organism or object, isolate it from any other like organism or object by a large, large swath of area, and you leave it isolated. And that object starts to question what it is and starts to self-destruct. And it starts to lose sight of where it belongs in the greater thing. It's very terrifying, very powerful. Alone is very powerful. And then the human body sauntered in drunk and was like, cool story, hold my beer. I can make a human being feel like that in a crowded fucking room. I can make you all feel like that wherever. Look at how lonely this guy is. Look at, that's what life is. Look at how lonely that guy is. And his face is inches from the comic's dick. And he still feels so alone. How is that possible? Oh, God. But you're not alone. You're not alone. Look at me. Look at me. Dress different and this wouldn't happen, okay? I love the way alone and lonely change. People think they're synonymous. They're not. I love the way they change a sentence. Like if I were to say, I am alone up here on stage, that's factual. I am the only comic on this stage right now. But if I say I'm lonely up here, All of a sudden, that's a lot more fucking sad, isn't it? A little bit of a cry for help. You all laugh a little harder because I may walk straight into traffic after this show. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only... Come on! That's the classic 80s Tiffany remake of that classic song about two lovers who finally found some privacy to explore each other's bodies. That's a hit song. I think we're both lonely now. There doesn't seem to be anyone. Well, that's the story of a couple who goes home, draws the blinds, opens the oven, and blows out the pilot light together. That's the soundtrack to a murder-suicide pact, is what... Home Alone! Home Alone! The story of Macaulay Culkin as a precocious 9-year-old child left alone by his well-meaning parents to fight off would-be thieves. That's a fucking Christmas movie! But Home Lonely... Well, that's just Macaulay Culkin now. Poor Macaulay Culkin. Poor little guy. I'm incredibly lonely. I think that's part of the human experience, is to feel loneliness, and it's weird. And I discovered, though, that you can go your whole life thinking you're alone, though. You can wait